guys, I'm April from Custom by Design 864, and today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to discuss what you need to get into tumbler making and the items you're going to need to buy. For me, I started out very cheap and I bought the cheapest supplies I could find, and until I knew for sure that I was going to keep doing it and try to turn it into a small business. I didn't spend a whole lot of money on expensive products. I bought just what I thought I could afford at the time. So we're going to go over a few of those right now. Let's do it. First of all, you're going to need a turner. This is my turner. This is the second small turner that I had that my husband made for me. It has the microwave motor on it, and these are the fast ones. I would prefer to have the fast motors than the slow motors. It's just a preference, I guess. But he made this. I guess he could get plans for it. He could put plans in a link or something. But he made this. You're going to need some PVC and some footballs from the Dollar Tree. You just take a knife and stick it in there and hollow it out, and then you can just use it. You put it on there and you put that into your cup and you're good to go. Alright. Oh, and here's a motor that I have, so I can you get these off of Amazon. They're they're microwave turner motors. Some people say don't use them, but I've not had a problem with them. And they're actually the same thing that's in the rotisseries that everybody talks about, so I'm not sure where the problem is there. But if you need the number, there you go. These are off of Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description. Everything that I'm going to show you, I'll have a link in the description. That way, if you want to get it, you can go buy it. Okay. We got our turner. And you go out and you buy you some cups. I got this at Walmart. I got this at Michael's. These are double-walled insulated. And I got this on clearance for $2, and I got a really good deal on a case of these. I think they come out to like $4 a piece. And that they just have the regular lids with the little sippy hole. They don't have the little slide thing on them. But these are, fairly cheap, fairly decent. Here we go. Before you get into the epoxy, you need to have gloves. Always wear your gloves. You don't want the stuff touching your skin. You don't want to get it on you. And if you're not in a very well ventilated area, like I was when I first started and still am, if you have any allergies or asthma, you want to get you some PPE. Yes, I know. I hear it all the time. There's no need for that, and it looks so bad. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny looking. But me, as an asthmatic, I would prefer to breathe. I mean, I'll just be honest. I prefer to breathe. I have a fan. You can't see it right now, but I have a fan in my window that is an exhaust fan. It goes both ways. Fresh air in, exhaust out. I up my window and I cut that on when I start. So it kind of replenishes the air. Makes everything a whole lot easier on me, but I still kind of try to wear my respirator as much as possible, especially on days that I'm not doing so good. The next thing you'll need is epoxy. You'll use the epoxy to put your glitter on, and you'll use your epoxy to cover your decals just to give it a smooth, glassy finish. Or there's two separate ways to apply your glitter. You can use the epoxy method, or you could use Mod Podge and just take your paintbrush and paint the cup, paint it with your Mod Podge and then apply the glitter. You can do it that way. You can do it either way. So it doesn't really matter, but you're going to need definitely some brand of epoxy. And this is what I use. I use a Limelite Amazing Clear Cast. And it's pretty simple to use. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So, and it's very, very pretty. It turns out very clear most of the time, unless you mix it wrong and then it looks like fog. Yeah, been there, done that a few times. Before you get into epoxy, you'll need gloves. All these are vinyl synthetic exam gloves. I get these from Walgreens or Walmart or any place like that. The price ranges differ because, gloves are really expensive right now. but I can pay from $9 to $12 a box for 100. But these are good. I like these because they fit fairly good on your hand. They fit fairly tight. See, they fit fairly tight on your hands, and you want to be able to feel your epoxy when you're putting it on the cup. You want to be able to feel it to make sure you're not leaving any rub marks on it. But these are good gloves. Next, you'll need, for your epoxy, to mix your epoxy, you will need measuring cups. This is what I use. I use measuring cups, like little medicine cups. And then I transfer my 2 parts. So you'll have X amount in this cup, X amount in this cup, and then you'll mix them together in a bigger cup. And it can either be disposable cups, or you can use a silicone cup. And I use either or. I have a bunch of these, but sometimes I don't clean them out, and it's just a pain to clean them. Sometimes I just don't want to clean them. So I use these cups. I try not to use these as much as possible because, you know, they're disposable. They go into landfill. But for these, you just flip them inside out and wipe them off with a baby wipe or some alcohol, anything, and just clean them out. And just flip inside out. And next you'll need glitter. This is all the stuff that I bought when I first started out. This is from Michael's. This is Recollections. And I think this was $4 when I bought it. This is from Walmart. And they are 2.5 ounce bottles. I think they're $2.50 to $3 now. I'm not sure. But this one is also from Walmart. This orange is the same price. Actually, that one is from Michael's. And this one came from Hobby Lobby. It's just different sizes, different textures. You can get, you know, the cheaper stuff. That's what I started out with. And this is my first cup. I keep it. I drank out of it for a while, but I keep it just to look at it and see how far I came as far as making tumblers. I think it's pretty, and I would still drink out of it, but it's kind of heavy because it's got like 20 coats of epoxy on it. You know, when you're starting out, you do the best you can. Watched a lot of YouTube, but I think it's very pretty. Let's see. And you'll need paints. You're going to need paints at some point. So you'll get your little 79-cent paints from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, 79 to 99 cents for these a piece. You'll need some of these in whatever color you need. And let's see, you'll need paint brushes. You'll need all sizes of paint brushes because you'll do intricate work with paint. You'll do intricate work with glue. You just need all kinds of sizes. And you can get them cheap at the Dollar Tree. You can get packs at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I guess you could order them on Amazon. I've always just ran to one of those local stores and bought mine. But I like using the bigger brushes. For like if I was doing the Mod Podge, I would use a bigger brush because it covers a better area, more area. I use to sand my cups and to clean the rims and everything on my cups and to prep them. I use sandpaper. It's Gator brand sandpaper, but any brand will work. As long as you scuff it up real good and get your top clean, you'll be good to go. Let's see. And we have spray paint. You want to prep your cup, you'll need spray paint or acrylic paint. Depends on if you can get outside to spray your cup or you're inside when it's raining and you can't, you can use your acrylic paint. Me personally, and this is not an attack on any other spray paint, but I love the 2x Ultra Cover Primer and Paint from Rust-Oleum because it covers better in one coat. I bought some the other day from Ace Hardware, and it took me half a can to get my cup covered, and I'm so aggravated about that. But you'll use this to prep your cup, paint your cup whatever color you need it, and you'll use the clear, the semi-gloss, matte. Any of this is 2x Ultra Cover Semi-Gloss Clear. You'll seal up all your glitter and decals when you put decals on. You'll use this to seal it before you put your epoxy on it. Let's see. And to clean your cups, say you need to sand your cup in between epoxy layers, you'll sand your cup with your sandpaper, and then you'll come back with your alcohol. I use 91% alcohol and a spray bottle, and I spray my cup and I clean it off and get all the dust and debris off of it, and then I'll go wash it and bring it back and put what I need on it. You know, you can start out very reasonable, fairly cheap. I think I've probably got $150 here, maybe on here, maybe 150 bucks. But you can do it fairly cheap as long as you don't go all crazy and, you know, order from the most expensive glitter company you can find. And apparently there is a difference between this glitter and the glitter that the boutique glitters. And some of it is different. Some of it is very different. Some of it is better. Some of it has better quality, better cuts, better color. But you can start out until you know if you're going to keep doing it, and you can buy the cheap stuff. Or you can go all in and spend all your money and then 2 weeks decide I'm not doing this anymore. But if you want to go the easy way, this is what you need. Probably 150 bucks. And I will put a link in the description for all this stuff. And it'll be there. I'll put it in there. Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
What in the world is she doing? Oh no. I need to go see what she's doing. That's never good. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm trying to finish up a video. What are you doing?
Finishing a video? What kind of video are you making?
Of stuff you're going to need.
Oh, that's trippy. 2 Aprils.
Can I help you?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What all you need to start out making tumblers.
Well, why have you got all the cheap stuff out?
Because I told them to start with the cheap stuff.
Did you tell them what it leads to?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
You just going to let them think they could get by with
Well, that's
the
what
cheap
you
stuff?
need to start out.
Well, I know, but you going to show them what it leads to, though?
No.
Oh, well, that's not even fair. Look, I mean, she's showing y'all the Walmart cups, Michael's cups. She don't tell you that a year down the road, you're going to have a couple hundred cups sitting everywhere. Even a trash can full of them down there. What else did you show them?
Just that?
Is that the glitter you bought from Walmart like 2 years ago?
Yes, honey. That is.
Oh, Lord.
What are you doing?
You don't even use that anymore.
What are you doing?
You got to show the people.
No.
Yeah, see?
No. No.
Here it is, guys. She's probably had that bottle of Walmart glitter for 2 years now. Never mind the 500 other bottles we got sitting around in here that she don't want to talk about. Should I show them these down here?
No.
I mean, this is like extras, right?
Yeah.
See, I mean, she's got too many for even to put on shelves. Boxes and boxes of them. What else you tell them about?
Just that stuff. Why are you in here?
Where'd you get that from?
Shh. I had a coupon.
Did you buy that for to make a video?
Yeah.
Did you go buy a small thing of epoxy to make a video? Jeez. She's got 4 gallons over here. 4 gallons.
Leave me alone, man. Damn.
We've got inks. Mica powders. Marabou marbles. Did you show them that stuff?
No.
Well, why not? You're talking about making tumblers. You put 3 things of acrylic paint over here, really?
Yeah.
You got
Well,
like
you don't need all that.
You got like 150 of them up there.
You don't need all that to start.
I knew my bullshit meter was going off for a reason.
Don't give me a hard time. My room's a mess. Why are you in here?
Because I was coming to see what you were doing.
What?
Look, there won't be a store in your town with foam footballs left if you get into this. That's for sure.
Babe,
Anybody need spray paint?
My room is dirty.
Did she tell you you needed spray paint to paint your cups? And what if I can get you again? Look at that. That's a guilty face right there twice. See that, guys? You need cool stuff to make videos too. Cameras, GoPros, iPads. It's okay. I'm just giving her a hard time. You can start cheap. I would advise you start cheap. That way, if you don't like it, you're not in too deep. How long have we been doing it?
2 years.
A little over 2 years, probably. So this has accumulated. Right now, the desk and Cricut and computer and all the vinyl and what else?
Oh, that's
all of that is, it won't fit in here anymore. So it's in our bedroom. So we're not going to show any of that. Not on this video. I'm not going in there because that's where the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? But I just figured it will grow. If you decide you want to keep doing it, you're going to wind up with shelves full of cups, buckets full of cups you got to strip because you don't like the way they turned out. Tubs full of PVC pipes and turners. This is it's buried. I'm not going to dig it out, but that's our very first one. That tank is our very first one. I made from a grill rotisserie, and the motor burned out on it. So I took it apart, and believe it or not, it's one of these Amazon microwave turntable motors inside the rotisserie. We went from that to this 4-cup, right? Mm-hmm. That one. Then our 6-cup, which is here. And then we just did this one, which is 8. And the little single that she was showing you in the video.
Need room for more.
Why do you have a cup over here with a bunch of buttholes on it? That's probably a different video.
Oh my God!
All right, guys.
You're
horrible. I've done enough damage for tonight. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, babe.
See y'all later. Say bye.
Bye.